Oh god, I don't feel like good at all. I feel like absolute shit still. To be fair. To be fair. It was not the greatest night. Not at all. Oh, wait, no, there. I was about to say, was the white screen going to be there the whole time? Oh, God. What is that telling me over there? It's telling me things that I don't need to know when it comes to, all that stuff, so. By the way, hello. Oh, what if we're back to kind of, the normal-ish? No makeup in jeans. Oh, like I said, it's just like everything feels like absolute poop. What the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to... Oh, I gotta go that way? I got one thing... Oh, as I come in. Okay. As I immediately start coughing again. Okay, that's actually kind of loud. Oh yeah, I have headphones.
If you ask me,
I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, and Gary's flops. Shouldn't I also forgot I have my Bluetooth headphones over here because I was using them for something, which I forgot what I used them for, but I used them this morning for something. All I know is that they are still here. They're doing something. I did not color grade anything today either, so there's that as well.
Hey, speak for yourself, mate.
Grumpy convict.
oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just.
I like how they're just being described. Like their name is their name is just like their mood for the moment. It's just like I'm a downcast convict. I'm a bit downcast today. And these guys are like, oi, I'm grumpy. I don't want to deal with any of you guys today. It's just like, god dang. And we're just listening in on their conversation apparently. So that's lovely. I love that.
I have family up there.
I have family up there. Shut up your whole ass.
Things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask
So a lifer, he wants to just live in jail for life. That's nice. That's actually not a bad thing sometimes.
What makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe. How someone as useless as you is so good.
Gary might have a new friend next Saturday night.
They're really unhappy about the overworld.
The Super Bowl is gonna be wild because not only do I have a giant Eevee right here, I'm gonna be going to MegaCon on the 8th, so there's a chance I might come back with an even bigger plushie. I don't know. I might find that life-size Gardevoir there at MegaCon. You never know. Could happen. I might find something awesome and just have a waifu sitting here. I could find a girlfriend, maybe a boyfriend, maybe a something, maybe. I could find love, maybe. I don't know. What are these idiots doing anyways?
Anyway,
Wish I could say the same.
Are you guys okay? Those guys are all being weird. Oh, that's right. Son of a bitch. Fuck yeah. I'm just hoping I can get all of them. Which also means I have several wishes. Which is kind of cool. And I didn't play enough for this Battle Pass season, so I'll probably wait for the next Battle Pass. Alright, give me a good weapon. Damn it. Oh, that's AC turning on. Fuck yeah! It's hot in her. Another bow. Awesome. I wanted another bow. I did not. I did not want another bow. Like, dang it. I wanted another sword. A level 5, like a 5-star sword.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for you to interrupt us like that.
Ah, dang it.
Fine.
I'm not
You're
feeling
lucky
great.
we don't mind extroverts that much.
What happened?
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info.
Yeah, give me some juicy information. Maybe your juicy fat plong.
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroom. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's
So,
Okay.
you really like to...
no. You don't get it.
I don't understand what's supposed to be happening here.
Better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not. Whoa, all this info's worth something, no?
You okay? So I need to use. I need to pay for it then.
Meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious sticks.
You are correct.
Okay, so-
Cooking. I guess that means
And just wink at me. It seems he's saying, "Don't be upset. He's a good fellow."
the power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley.
Yeah.
He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he...
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of stuff.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right?
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine?
I don't care if he was a researcher that...
Okay, so these guys are definitely jatting up a lot of
Speaking
stuff.
which, the last time...
You mean he hit a woman?
But that Lorvine's also quite the...
Wait a second.
Do you think it... Could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time.
Oh snap! Oh snap! And those two freaking left. They're like, yeah, no, we don't want to be near those guys or the Traveler and Paimon because, you know, Lumion and Paimon are sketchy. Apparently, I'm gonna assume that's what they mean, or what they're kind of saying about us behind our backs, that we're weird and sketchy and other things. Eeh. So I'm still kind of concerned with some of the things that go.
Hey, you over there?
Bevaliers.
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You
No.
Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild. Literally sprout.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, all right.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come?
I don't care about that game.
It's all a competition, isn't it? There are lots of
I
cars
keep
racing.
seeing it and it's just like I don't really want to care too much about it. Um, it just adds some stuff to the game, I guess, like some extra things you can do and more things that you can spend money on or whatever. I'm not interested in this genius invocation thing or whatever.
Since you've arrived? Ben, did you know that there are some people who are always got? Yes, you've already met them. I heard that there used to be a chef and a bartender before they were set down here.
A chef and a bartender.
Always chatting
Oh,
stuff.
well, okay, that makes more sense as to
Chefs
why
love
what
to pass the time just hanging out
just
with
that likes doing the work inside there, but what would the other guy like to do then? Because he's a bartender.
The Duke was also a convict in the Fortress of America.
Wait, what?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect that. A forbidden zone? Sounds like...
It's just a rumor we've been.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, I keep seeing the things about the genius invocation, and it's just not something that I really want to deal with.
Cardi left us. We should go meet him in the production zone.
Like, if there may be something for it that makes the game better, maybe I'll try it, but I don't think I care about playing a card game within a video game because I kind of think it's stupid. You know, I to be fair, as somebody who likes collecting TCG cards, who used to play TCG, I just don't think I want to play TCG in a video game. Same reason I didn't get the Pokemon TCG game on my phone or anything like that to play the TCG game on my phone. I have the cards, physical cards. Why would I want to buy digital versions of those cards and then play the same game with those digital cards and then trade those digital cards? I can do that perfectly fine with the cards I have right now. Which, to be fair, when I go to MegaCon, I might actually pick up another, like a new card or two for myself. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Like I said, I'm going to MegaCon, so... so I'm interested in some things, you know. But I just don't think that playing the TCG game in this game is going to be any more fun than just playing the game by itself. I do like playing the game as is. And I personally don't think that I want to spend my time in the game playing a card game. It's one of those things where it's just like they added way too much stuff to the game to add more value to an already high value game. I would say high value game. I just don't think it's worth it. Oh, Lenny.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all.
But yeah,
I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for.
I'm just not
Unfortunately,
gonna
this
play
isn't enough for our final report to follow.
Genius Invocation.
We need
Like
to
I've
find
not,
Master
like I
Child's
haven't
exact
done certain
whereabouts.
other things within this game. I haven't done,
Even though Master
say,
Child said he was determined
Imaginary,
to obtain
the Imaginarium Theater.
actually
I haven't
had
done
some
that
personal
yet.
reasons.
I have not really done some of the
Disappeared
raids.
and
I haven't done all of the Starfall Instagram island battle things. I just don't care, and I haven't done all of the.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have
I'm
to
not
pass
collecting
up
everything
the
either. I'm kind of just going through and having fun with the storyline and learning more about the characters and how the game plays and having fun with that. But
He's
I just
working
don't.
today.
I don't
Coming
know.
here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I honestly.
But I
I'm
don't
far
think
more
I
impressed by you
I
guys
keep
managing
like I said.
to get this information
Like
right
it
under
keeps
Ryzen's
bringing up Genius
watchful eyes.
Invocation, and I just don't care.
collecting information.
Now let me think. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set up.
You can even estimate how long it'll take.
We've been working together for a long time. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremonet's report on Master... Fremonet's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and...
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned investigate the internals, but also there's no need to take risks. My apologies.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out as soon.
Let's go our separate ways for now.
Okay.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Obviously, I'm thinking of one thing and one thing only with that going on right there.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here.
What?
Oh. Someone, please help! She's sick!
Foul-smelling potion.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before... The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do! Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to
So
me.
apparently, she sniffed some glue and it fucked her up. That's nice. I like that idea.
You can do it, traveler. Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the... Eh? Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now.
Uh-oh. Palpate different areas of my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
That's is a bit strange to be fair.
What about here? Does this... Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides... So that's what it is? And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform her. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest?
Wait,
and
what?
get some medicine?
Wait. She might have food poisoning, or she might be sick, or someone might not have agreed with her stomach, based on what Sedgwin's basically kind of going off of. If something doesn't agree with your stomach and it gives you a stomach ache, you're not gonna have the stomach ache for several days, and you're not gonna be affected by it for several days, unless it's a very severe issue. More so actual full-on food poisoning, you might have it for more than a day, but realistically no. So it's kind of confusing why she says you should recover within a couple days. That's no.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while... Very well. And she hopped away.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
I was just checked.
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no...
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresent. Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient?
That's correct.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please.
That's lovely.
Civil at least.
Oh my god. Pretty terrible relationship, and only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. More suspicious in the room. All files are on the table. Appear to be patient records. Well, there's a box. I can't check it out right now.
Hey, there's no...
Released.
Oh my goodness.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh,
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessive...
So that's nice.
Slowly walked off? Like that?
it's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's...
You really can't stand him, huh?
No, she can't. She can't stand him for shit, man.
Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss
All right,
Sijuin
Cody's about to go
should
frickin'
feel
bananas, I think.
Feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
What is this? What is this telling me right here? Hang on. I'm getting told some information here. I'm a bit confused. Give me just a moment. I'm trying to fix something real quick. Well, that looks fine. I should have probably color graded the camera because it looks kind of like crap on here. But everything looks like it's working perfectly fine, which is awesome. That's all I really needed to know real quick, you know.
It's not.
I'm back. Did you really like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here. bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Yellow, huh?
Alright, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you think
Okay. I don't understand what's happening. I am no background or any information when it comes to medical stuff, technically, so.
The traveler, right? Those two made quite the commotion just now.
So I can't even pretend that I have any information on it, to be honest. I can't even pretend that I know anything about medicine, because I don't. I've watched some medical shows, but that's about it. Medical shows do not equate to any kind of actual real-world medical knowledge about anything, so I will not bring any information of that in here, but I can bring in at least one science fact, and that there is no such thing as straight lines, so you'll never find a straight line in anywhere, so there you go. Even light is not straight.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already?
Like a beam of light's not even straight. So there you go. If you keep zooming down deeper and deeper into it, you'll find fluctuations and small little bumps and ridges and everything. So you're never going to have a completely straight line.
Without a worry in the world. Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
I knew there's something back there. I'm gonna have to go into it at some point. Like I'll have to go back into that at some point. Rosalino. Rosaline. I like how I can go into my dormitory, and that dormitory's gonna be just fine. Oh yeah, look at it right here.
To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death. No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room.
Hear me out.
You really...
What do we write down? What are we talking about? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with the...
Today's the day. Will we do something?
You know what's starting to get annoying? All of this. When you get stuck playing this game and you can't leave, so you're just running around getting everything fudged up. I don't like that. I really don't. Like, I have to do this, but I can only do it on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And I don't like that. That one's HP. That one's defense. Alright, let's Witchblaze Delight. Alright, let's enhance that if I can real quick. I'm almost at 1,000,000 Mora. Dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That brings my HP up. My defense up. Let's do this one real quick. Should be good on that. Raises my crit damage. So that's gonna, it's good. I do need more items as well because, like, obviously. Let's see what I got here. That's still gonna be high on crit damage. Let's enhance that real quick. Which is good, which kind of sucks because I have to use a couple of these to do it, and I really don't want to, but now it's maxed out. But like I said, I kind of need to. Is there any new? Oh yeah. Actually, yes. Alright, and then, which one was the one that wasn't? Alright, it's this one. Enhance this one. Which is probably this quell right there. Should probably just do this and say, F it. Which would be good, which will raise all of her stats regardless. It actually did. Actually really did. Okay. And then her artifact sets were already maxed out as well. Something is good. Like I said, everything is technically set up the way I need it to. Now, I just wish that some things were, you know, a bit better. Like I could do certain things a bit better. That'd be nice. I gotta do it phase 2, which I don't really want to do right now. Is complete the crystallize. Okay, yeah, I gotta do crystallize swirl, elemental trials, and Temple of Leon, lions. So I gotta do all that as well, which is stupid. Dendro and a Dendro, and then that is obtain total of 25 5-star artifacts, which I'm still working on. I don't actually know what the freaking typewriter thing is. Isn't that the one that allows me to make my own artifacts or some stuff like that with the certain thing, with like certain setups that I would want? Oh god, I have to get that at some point.
Learn the safety rules by heart.
After I finish this freaking area and get out finally, hopefully, maybe soon. 'Cause I'm stuck here. Like, I'm literally stuck here right now, and I do not like it.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
Like, I get it.
We just were.
That's good. That means we've taken a look at...
Wait, why is she getting involved?
You already went above and beyond when you... Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish...
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well.
Perhaps you've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling. So I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness
Yeah,
of your hearts?
yeah, pretty much because I like you.
Well, everyone could use some more friends.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way. Glad
See,
to
I
hear
like
it.
Lenny and
Then, let's go
Lynette.
check on
I don't
Lynette
really
and
remember
Fremine
Fremine
too.
too much,
went well, then she should be
so
wrapping up her
I
investigation
maybe would
right
be
now.
fine with Fremine, but
According to
I'm
my
okay with Lenny and
observations,
Lynette.
Sijuin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an...
Okay, then let's head.
So hopefully everything is gonna be fine and we can at least like get out of here soon and then find out what the hell was going on with Child, because you know, obviously we kind of need Child to be free, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. All I know is I'm hoping to catch up to the main portion of the story, get my characters strong enough, and then be ready for Snezhnaya, because I'm pretty sure the next major update's gonna be Snezhnaya.
Sijuin isn't here, but
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. Unless...
let's see if there are any clues around.
Okay,
I would assume Snezhnaya is gonna be next, you know. Be interesting to go there and see the Fatui's home base and home ground and whatnot. Go to actual lands, that actually enemy lands and whatnot.
She even has books on
I think it'd be kind of cool. And then find out that the Cryo Archon is from Snezhnaya, and
been slept in.
That's the one Lynette must have used.
She would have said her migraine, which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time.
did she get into the underground?
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a... Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the... let's look around here for some more clues.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too.
Why would it be there out in the
Out of
open?
respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message.
This is...
Is that all? The back.
Show me.
And now we're in a cutscene.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading.
Oh, I thought it was a cutscene.
Guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now. No. Could she have...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately...
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to...
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So you're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that, too. Don't panic, just think everything... Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go?
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
What deliberately made them both disappear?
So he's challenging... We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably...
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was...
No. I'm the leader of this operation. I'll go...
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler...
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted. I have to go. I'll...
What? He is not thinking straight at all. He is not thinking at all right now. And Sedgwin's just sitting there in the corner hiding, just listening in. Oh, she has a sneaky smirk.
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
What?
Is someone?
Pack everything up.
I'm kind of confused.
Dropping. They'll probably. Someone, please help!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also. Oh my! What's wrong, little one?
So,
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
she's a sneaky bean.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
She's very, very sneaky. I was not expecting Szechuan Shosh to be sneaky.
So fast. Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Why is she so sneaky? And I sneak around the guards too. I like fly out and over and underneath and like over top them and just like sneaking right behind and get into the office.
Come out and face.
Aren't we at an administrative office space?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine.
Stop joking around. Where did you take my sibling?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? You knew we were investigating. As for Fremine, no. You probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but...
Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you...
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Wait. You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No. We're still here, so he'd definitely try to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
So Fremine might be
What do I do
dead.
this, you may be asking. To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for
So
me to
what the fuck is that?
my own
So
when it comes to
what?
negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede.
I'm so confused. So what? So
You've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
so was this all a plan for him to get Lenny there or something? Like what?
In any case, I will be straight.
Why?
I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone,
Okay.
Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now.
I'm
Miss
just
Lynette
confused
is
with
in my
this.
Hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior,
and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
Or is he just trying to get a date?
Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her
Probably
dearest
doesn't,
children,
but that's
she
besides
should
the
have
point.
motivation to I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of...
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land.
Like I said, what is his goal? Is he just trying to get Arlecchino out for a date? Like, aesthetically pleasing, you know, they do match.
So it's because she doesn't care for my
But
place. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail.
I don't. So his whole goal is just to get to Arlecchino right
All
now.
I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
So pretty much everything that's happened
Last chance to
was
invite
just
her
so
father.
ruthlessly would get a chance to snog Arlecchino. I do.
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't
Yeah, I
consider
wanna know
things from
why.
my perspective for a second. From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fort. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything
6,
Wait,
2, time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Yeah, because like they don't deserve to die.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly.
Oh, great.
And I'll agree to your request.
See, this is not something I'm gonna be good at. I am a bit hungover still, so my mind is a bit fogged today, you know. Because guess what? Everclear doesn't give you a headache or other things. It kind of gives you fucking depression and joint pain and a little bit of freaking mental fogginess. I'm gonna be so bad at this.
Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour, on third day you'll find a portion of a strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing we've already run through an investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes we often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. Seems Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the
Probably
research
it.
note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because...
I would assume.
Starting a new trial of an The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he does... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta Company... The research note said that the Melusine race perceived... We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. Seems like she can...
Oh, what?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before... The Fonta promoter has been struggling. The research note said that the
I don't fucking know then, because I'm going under the assumption that...
We often see Miss Sijuin observe... I've been told that the infirmary is...
Like I said, I'm under the assumption it's about the food, so... What? All that's about Sedgwin.
That's what's going on. The hidden rule of the production zone.
What? She fucking just pulls her fucking glasses out.
Days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat. At first, we thought this strange meat
God
might
dang
have
it.
something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
Oh. Oh.
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even the recipients of her
Okay.
special meals. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret. All right, now for my next question.
Okay, so
There are also
I didn't even fucking realize that that was it. But when you put 2 and 2 together, that makes sense.
Both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Okay, that one should be the red liquid. But
Fonta's internal reports...
yeah, this one should be the Fanta.
Fonta promoter has been struggling. The research note said that the Melusine... According to Collins, the According to Collins, the pancreas... The research note said that the Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. The Fonta promoter has been...
Oh, yeah, I had to just put it in the right fucking order.
Paimon gets this rule too. That hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how people get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet to be named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's... The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on 2 opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
But nobody told them.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the... Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
In a good way or a bad way? Because, you know, it's kind of a really dumb thing that you did.
What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley. You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought is, you'll pay for this.
What?
Lenny, are you alright?
Close one.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
So they go to
Please,
freaking
let us go
pictures.
like a toy. It's actually fully functional, as I... Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duty.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. His Grace knows it too, right? Your...
My dear Sijuin, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly
Yeah.
frustrating sometimes.
What are you talking about?
Take me if you want.
How touching.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sijuin, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You.
I believe I hear footsteps.
What?
Some
Huh!
space, please.
Clorinade.
Ah, Miss Clorand.
Clorand. Clorand? Clorand. Durand.
Lemonade.
What's going on? What is Cloran doing here?
Work.
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will...
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
Well, what are the symptoms?
Flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater. Please, make some space. I'll need to give...
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be.
So he drank the bad water. That's nice. I thought I was gonna be fighting real quick there as soon as I was going in there.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by... Of course, it would be best if... sorry.
Why would he ingest a lark?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her.
She fucking drank. Oh my god. She's devious.
Waking up right around...
Sedwin is devious. I was not expecting her to be as devious as she was. That's awesome. Kind of adorable. Also a bit scary, but you know, it makes sense. Alright, so let's... Did not want to do any of that, but okay. Actually, oh shit. I got mail. Oh shit, that's actually a lot of mail. Oh shit. I don't need any of that, but you know, that's all good. Fuck yeah. Cubic tricks. By 20%. Oh, it's a food. Emperor's Resolution. Character level up material. And this is the Icewind Suite, which is not one that I can actually use, but gives me 55 Heroes Wits, 1 Fragile Resonant, and 300 Premiums. All fucking good. Actually, I was also gonna fucking do that.
Let's finish this swiftly.
I'm just saying, just in case. You know, I kind of might need it. Like I said, I'm not really gonna be going after Arlecchino, so. Like I said, I'm trying for a 5-star weapon. It's gonna be rather a character. It's more gaming. God dang gaming. I didn't want more gaming. Dang. didn't want Gaming. Oh, I can get 2. To be fair, I should probably be saving those as well. Because sometimes I need to use those, but... To be fair, I can get them... I get a Favonius Codex, I get a book. Again, I don't use... I don't use those. I think it's telling me to use like the special event stuff and whatnot again, but I don't freaking care. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I gotta use this actually. Actually, it gives me a good no, just say F it. Okay. Actually, no, that was telling me that Gaming now has a new constellation set. Nice.
What's that look on your face?
Oh, I'm just admiring your punch. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. But I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time...
Where was he when you found...
The abandoned zone at the end of the pike.
Closer than I thought.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't...
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons.
It would probably work on the...
That's a bad... Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you...
Fine, I'd like to get some tea.
Might as well then.
He's just wanting tea. That's it. He just wants some tea, bro. He just wants tea. That's all he wants. He wants a tea and to go on a date with Arlecchino.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh. Remine?
He'll be fine. But for now...
Fremine! Like I said, I didn't remember Fremine. Whenever it was mentioned that he was going to be there, I didn't remember anything about Fremine, to be very fair.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this...
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yep.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke...
Yeah, what is happening here? Because like I said, I have no idea, and it's a bit of a concern for me because I have no idea what's supposed to be going on here and why anything is going on here, so it's kind of questioning for me. But yeah, I switched back and brought Diluc back out just in case because I don't know. I'll never know unless like if a fight's about to break out or not. And to be honest, as much as I like Lumine, her character is not the strongest and consistently puts down the least amount of damage. So it's kind of better to bring out my heavy hitter just in case, you know? Just in case I need to.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lynette.
We're all here. The infirmary. At the fortress. How do you feel?
Traveler. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay, what did Mana want? Okay. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing.
Where could Master Child be?
All I know is I'm just ready to get going to some actual juicy... Dang it, Manda. What do I send her back? Because she just said, thanks, dog, and it's just like, how you get juice. It's a juicer. I don't think I can actually, I might be able to do it, but I don't think I can actually show it. Alright, let's go to the gates. Only issues.
Huh. This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
So I gotta do this. Awesome! Oh, there's a door of resurrection. Okay, I'm gonna die at some point. I'm not very excited about that. Let's go out and around. So, I don't need it to point. I know what I need to do.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Do it again so I can read it. Okay, so I have to go down. Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong... Oh, I went the wrong way. Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, so I have to go back up again, investigate that, and then come back down and touch that. Alright, so... I think I know which one I gotta go to, actually. Oh, I almost jumped off again. I almost jumped off in the wrong spot again. So, means I come this way. Jump off. Go to this one right here. Damn it! Okay. Try this a third time. Third time's the gosh dang charm. Okay, now there we go. Now we bring it back up. See, I'm sometimes what you call an idiot. And that was me being an idiot. Wouldn't you know? So I didn't know which way I was supposed to be freaking moving it. I thought I had to go down, turn it, come back up. I was going super fast into that freaking door. I was gonna go right into that ledge and kill and just absolutely unalive. That was not gonna be a good thing.
Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go to...
I'm pretty sure that's family coming home right now.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left...
Yeah, Cody's going berserk, so I'm pretty sure the fam's home.
There are traces here too. I need to keep going. The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the... My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
And then he doesn't. He's just like, I can't do it. Yeah, we're barely gonna make it.
I can't die here.
Oh, he's gonna freaking die.
Have to push.
Nope, he went unconscious. He basically freaking almost died if the chlorinade did not show up. He was gonna freaking die. He wasn't making it this time, dude. He was not. Not at all.
That's...
Miss Clarand brought you back.
Miss Clorand, you say?
You're still too weak from an egg. Miss Lynette is right.
A guest? Then I can assume...
You should ask His Grace about that.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. What?
No, please go on without me.
Money.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're sick.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go back. Le Deluge. Keepers of the forbidden secrets of... I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing a thing. Still. But like I said, just in case... What are you doing? Just float down slowly to the door. Float down slowly to the door. I just gotta float down slowly to the door. All I know is... I know nothing. And I'm gonna find out right now, hopefully. About what the hell's been going on.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition...
Excuse me.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siege?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind, I'd like to...
All right. Thank you for looking out for me.
Well, want to explain?
Of course. But where should I begin? How about...
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very...
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your...
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them, even though you didn't know what they were trying to do.
They came here with ulterior motive. Initially, I thought their goal... Lenny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape.
So,
of course,
okay.
it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet had... The Forbidden Zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited...
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremonet was...
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit... That's not something you should be asking after. Nova, all I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it a...
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really...
Even if the truth may not be pleasant.
Yeah, what is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, I like his chair. Obviously, she's got to be here and take a picture with this real quick. Where's my camera? I love that one. I love that one. I love that one. I do. I love that picture. Oh, a hidden staircase. Cool.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the...
Yeah, technically, it probably was here before he was, to be honest. Actually, what was that right there? Because, like... It freaking looks like I could take something out of it. I wanted to open it and be like, yeah.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Yeah, yeah. Just goes even lower. Like, I'm more fine with the underwater prison than I am with the, fucking big cavern, you know.
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui? Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself.
Yeah, depending on what it is, I wouldn't tell them. And I shouldn't tell them. To be fair, because as much as I like Lenny and Lynette, and as much as I know Paimon hates Child, but... and how much, you know, Lumine loves that big peen on him, you know... you can't let the Fatui know all this information, at least for right now.
Go on, have a look.
Watch it be like a giant dead body. What is it?
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any... The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude...
The concentration of...
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily Yes.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less... Oh.
Yep.
Seems like you figured it out.
I kind of thought that...
The primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out. And
because there's so much in there and it's starting to put pressure on everything, it's gonna find a way and leak out. And if that gate fails...
be able to hold back the primordial sea at all. Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place...
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, it's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like the criminals received no sympathy of any kind. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them. And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison.
Okay.
They saw themselves as repenting sinners, but as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay.
But the ideal, or the idea of the fortress and what it was meant for originally, basically faded away because after time, memories fade and people don't pass certain bits of information down, yada yada yada. So hundreds of years later, no one's gonna remember, and this hidden secret's gonna be down there. That it's the one thing single-handedly preventing the flooding of the entire region of Fontaine. That's nice. And basically turning everybody into water.
But now you know every part of that.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this, to be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witness. Let's go somewhere else.
So what? So why haven't you mentioned anything to like Norvillette yet? You know, Francois Norvillette should probably know about this, unless those two are the ones that are dealing with it.
The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh?
No need to panic, you two.
What? After you warned...
I'm skeptical as well. Are you
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if your grace insists.
Oh my
They
goodness.
seem harmless enough, so I'll...
They seem harmless enough. You know, we ate a cake and spoiled a story. We're pretty nasty criminals. I'm just saying, you never know.
Trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute's sky.
Oh yeah,
He was a bit crooked.
that guy.
You're not a local, so I guess it's not to have heard of him.
God dang it, I can't laugh because the cop comes back. God dang it. I forgot that the guy who blew up the was fucking Edwin. Oh my god.
You want to blow up the fortress?
Wait, what?
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit.
But that's not gonna...
Guys, focus.
How would that stop anything? Actually, no. Actually, if they blew up the majority of it, and not the bottom section down there, they might be able to use the entire weight of the facility to help hold the pressure of the primordial sea for an extended period of time until they can actually figure out a way to actually deal with it. So maybe that's what they're talking about?
Ooh, are they
Like bringing the place down on it to help hold it together and keep it from going off?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not.
If I dated her, I'd officially be
Don't say it like that.
Did I say anything now?
I'd be madder than Edwin. This bitch is crazy. I'm not that crazy to date this crazy. God damn it.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Yep. It's a transformer. It could do anything.
Everyone really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit.
Let's spice it up.
Here you go.
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Is he building an ark?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown,
Please
Fontania
do.
used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken
That sounds like a disgusting STD, but okay.
golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna. He created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands.
There's a ship in the story.
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
So,
To a point, I think.
is this story kind of going with like
Factories worth of labor,
a
materials,
world
and
flood,
technology at my disposal. Certainly
just
can't
giant
give it a
ark,
try.
saving, you know, animal kind of thing?
That the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate. I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary?
Maybe.
So then how long has he known about this issue? Because it takes a long fucking time to make a giant metal boat. Takes at least, you know, a couple years. If you want to go based on, you know, at least military ships, you know, it takes a while to build those giant fucking boats. And lots of people.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster. As the fortress's administrator, all right, that's enough talking for now. Seems like you're good.
But that's a fucking big boat. they're not gonna ask, we're gonna need a bigger boat for that one. I'm just saying, that's a big enough boat right there. That's gonna fit
Leave you here for now.
several hundred people, maybe.
Thank you so much.
At least from what it looks like right here, it might be a big boat, you know. I don't know. Is it as big as a cruise ship? I don't know. It could be.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for
Great.
Yeah, I don't know if I should tell them anything. I look at. Oh, I got poofed back. I got poofed back up to the top. I wanted to look at the boat again. Son of a bitch. I just want to look at the boat again. Gotta gauge the size. It's like I'm saying, is it gonna be like a Noah's Ark kind of a storyline with that or something? Because technically, they both deal with massive world-ending floods. They have a giant boat for people to be on, you know, to save the people / the animals, you know. I'm kind of curious here if they kind of took a little bit of inspiration from the Noah's Ark or the other version of the tale, the original version that technically that came before the Bible was written. There's a story on it and I just can't remember because it's like super fucking old and it's in a language that doesn't make fucking sense to me because I don't speak ancient Jed languages.
He explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind
But the Noah's Ark story is based on something else that was also told like hundreds of years before the Bible was written, and so it's I just can't remember the super details on that.
Yeah, I took.
Nobody else is around, and Miss.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions.
What?
Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is the long-lost.
Ooh, he's good.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically.
Cap, get on the
during
bottle.
Our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Well, I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find What's more, the fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, the father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, if I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. If Risley does have a plan...
You kind of have to be smart to be a magician or use sleight of hand, I'm just saying. So
probably has
him
something
being
to do
smart
with
and being able to figure things out makes a lot more sense because you kind of need that smartness to be able to fool and trick people.
There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. I don't have enough information.
Oh, you douche. I don't even get a chance to make the decision myself.
Missy.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the
I was gonna err on the side of caution and not mention it to him, but okay, we tell them without even having a chance of, you know, thinking on it. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass it. The 2 of you have already aided us far too much. If you ever need anything else going, though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together,
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you're ever in danger...
Aw, the sound of...
And she's hungry.
I'm
You goddamn floating potato, you're always hungry. Food motivated. God, she's so food motivated all the time. Like, I love Paimon, but she is so fudging food motivated. Actually, I didn't check. Oh, I thought I had. Oh, no, I thought I had enough. I thought I. Oh, I'm still at 900,000 more. I thought I had 1,000,000 more already. I was wrong. I was hoping. But that sucks. Hopefully after I get past this area right here, I'll have 1,000,000 more.
What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too. Don't forget. No problem.
Give me the biggest portion. Give me the biggest portion.
So delicious. Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious.
Speaking of food, I'm getting hungry myself, so I might be ending stream soon because I want to go downstairs and make some food.
I'm so Sijuin. Do you do this to help your patients or to better a bit of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking of. You're really good at taking care of people. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well. Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children. And thankfully, Clorand is very
She's just over there, sitting in the corner menacingly, just staring off in the distance. She's not even paying attention to anything. She's like not even doing it. She's just sitting there menacingly in the distance behind us, right over there. I don't know what she's doing, but she's a bit sus. She's a bit of a sussy back over that way. Look, she's got nothing in front of her but a giant pot.
Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. You were all super considerate. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. Oh. Get a good night's rest, you two.
I don't know what fucking she's doing, but she, like I said, Clorand. Oh, now she's standing. She's standing. What was she doing? Because she was kind of scary for a minute there. Hi, Clorand. Clorand. I keep forgetting that's how it's pronounced.
It's all right. Miss Sijuin.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremonade too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even Champion. Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijuin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijuin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah.
First time in a long time. So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then she killed her father, and then all the other things happened, so it's a whole mess.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon.
Alright, now how the fuck do I get back upstairs again? I always forget how the layout of this place works. But then again, I don't expect to stay here for very much longer. I'm hoping I get to leave soon. Because I'm not a very big... I can at least tolerate this place compared to the cavern. Because the cavern was just... It sucked. It just sucked. I hated it. Every bit of it. And apparently I'm not the only one. A lot of people hate like that cavern bull crap. So I can deal with, you know, being in an underwater metal prison, you know, that is holding back the primordial seas while they pressure cook their own assholes in, you know, from below. I can withstand this. The giant cavern underground cave network with underground rock monsters. I didn't like that at all. Not at all.
So much has happened. I'm super sleepy.
I'm not really one for spelunking and cave diving, you know. I did go into the Dame's caves, and I do have a video on that, which was kind of fun. Went with Sam and our friend, and it was weird. It was different, but I'm not that kind of a person. I get claustrophobic in that sense, and I start thinking about what if there's an earthquake? What if the caves collapse? I'm going to die, kind of a thing. Oh my god, there's alien monsters down in the tunnels and I don't know. I don't like that kind of a environment. So I didn't like it in the game either. This I'm fine with. I can be under the water in a underwater base of operations. That's fine. But I still would like to get out of this area to go back into the sunshine, my only sunshine. Shut the fuck up.
Out of my way! Get out! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea. Something must have happened. Stop asking!
The pressure cooker. I am 95% certain something happened in that the primordial seawater is leaking out. And we all need to get to the boat. Get to the boat!
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
There's no time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye!
These people,
They're here! There you are!
Oh, coist it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Louvren. Lavru.
Do you know what happened here?
Coist
I'm
it.
here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. Lafaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are meant.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and out.
Means whatever happened has... yeah, that thing is gone.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Please escape, you two, because I like you two, actually.
Careful!
One's a bartender, you know, and the other one, you know, is freaking a chef. Like, it makes good food, too, man. Beer and good food, I'm just saying. And plus, they like to gossip a little bit. So it's like a little bit of a girls' trip, you know? And you just like, the girls can just like have some fun together and just like talk shit about people and whatnot. And then also, you know, have a nice drink and like a steak and whatever. Just fucking shot with the girls.
They're here.
Just like I said.
Yeah, okay, so they were expecting us to come.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
But be ready to run. Oh, he's got boxing gloves. Yep, there goes the pressure cooker. It's just shooting out water in its power. What is he? Is he cryo? Oh, he is a cryo guy. He's got cryo fist punching. Oh, that's kind of pretty. but it's not gonna last for long with that amount of pressure. To be honest, the tensile strength of ice is not the same as, you know, whatever that cast iron, metal, steel, whatever the crap it is, pressure chamber that they built. It's kind of badass though. Indiana Jones, that shit! It's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool. I like that. Just pull some Indiana Jones out of there.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Yeah, because wouldn't Neuvillette be the best person for this job because of his ability with water?
How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
I would say keep icing. But actually no, because ice makes metal more brittle and weakens metal like that. Fuck. And depending on how cold, well, technically it's cold enough to instantly freeze. Oh, well, we just randomly fucking escaped out already. Okay, that's cool.
I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do.
Fix it, Neuvillette. You got this, bro. Oh, it's literally just, okay, it's just literally right there. I actually should probably switch out. Furina meeting Arlecchino. It is a bit weird, so yeah. Let's do that real quick because I need to save up my stamina. Does. And everybody's already here. Ah, oh, what's her face?
There are a ton of Fatilian Are you two the traveler in Paimon?
Yeah.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to...
She's the Melusines are absolutely adorable. Again, like I've always say this, they're just too adorable. They're too cute. They're precious and deserve to be protected. Perverts shall be shot and killed for their crimes. I'm just saying. They're just too cute. They're just too adorable. I wonder if I'm gonna see like a Melusine plushie at MegaCon.
Of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this?
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler.
Mommy, Daddy.
I have heard much of your
I was told that Arlecchino is both mommy and daddy in one glorious package. He's down bad as fuck for Arlecchino, I'm just saying. I could ask him again, like, actually, I'm gonna actually ask him, how down bad are you for Arlecchino? He'll probably get back to me within like an hour.
I've already prepared seats for you.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a tea?
I can't be all there is there. What?
What do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Oh, the boyfriend?
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive.
This might be Maz. What is he gonna say? He's like, I'm down bad for her weapon, but I would love to have her at C3. Oh my god.
Oh, against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since...
Yeah, child's still missing.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because he comes and visits me in my sleep every freaking night because he wants to get some.
That proved he left the Fortress of Merit.
And where did he go after leaving the...
Well?
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof? Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago, since he was unfortunately unavailable. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in...
I'm not sure I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least distract her from fury. Yeah, well, we can at least distract her a little bit, I guess.
Letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as... Hold on. What?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss...
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to...
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
She's already got it. She already figured it out. Yep. What is Minchwan Norvillette going to do? What is he going to do?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
What is he going to do? What badassery is Norvillette going to do?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess.
Big bag of wheat.
Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
I think that's the only movie quote that works when someone asks you, so what's your secret? I think that's the only answer you can give. I am not for smoking weed, to be honest. That's not for me. But I find that quote absolutely freaking hilarious.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
What kind of fucking badass is he though, dude?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Dude. Norvillette is such a fucking badass. He was able to single-handedly push back the water with ease, put it back in the pipe, and then frickin' steal it with some magic shit.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed.
But only for now.
Only.
I win this bet. You owe me.
Very well. It was indeed just as
But
you said.
if it's only for now, and it's not going to be a permanent fix, they need to figure something out. Like, on how to either deal with it or get the people out of there.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the...
So what gift must the loser give?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking of...
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codicy.
That was up. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly.
I don't know if it's going smoothly with, you know, like, you know, mommy, daddy. Mommy, daddy. Daddy, mommy? Mommy, dad. Moody. Dommy. Technically, she is dominant.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house, Miss Farina. As the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And
What are you trying to...
at this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you, it beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time.
Yeah, she's got nothing.
It is just
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster? Oh, that look in your eye.
the emergency response.
Then
Oh
allow
my
me to
God.
jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina,
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left. Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? You too, Paim.
Thank you.
This is just not very good.
Oh, Paimon's super.
I'm being more quiet right now for this specific area just simply because
The highest quality.
it's kind of a tense situation between the two.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we...
Very well. We'll
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss child.
Paimon's coming too.
She's wanting to discuss my relations, my sexual relations with child. Okay, that's nice.
The teeth. Why are you looking at?
Alright, where is she? Where is mommy daddy? Ah, I had fucking hiccups. Well, find out more about the name.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. Do I look like an irresponsible father?
No, but it doesn't look like that's what you want.
The House of the Hearth is very important to me. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informals. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get...
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so... By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately...
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has... Forget it. I will be meeting someone...
Do you require help with any...
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her...
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me? Stop!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydrognosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't...
The fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not... There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct...
Yes, Father.
My dear
Okay.
please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone...
Probably the handiwork of the...
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The Valley... Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the... Oh, and I have...
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my... The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible.
Okay. That's some interesting lore that I needed right there, which is good. It brings some more understanding to me.
You should know the
But
rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you. It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened. I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Eudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence...
So then...
I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? Ultimately, though, one must. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course.
So then... I'm gonna have to try to figure out who the Archon is and what happened.
And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
No, really?
He certainly returned quickly. You must...
For now, yes. But this issue will prove... Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I
Use my power to force
back the primordial sea and reseal the sloop.
Well, that's good. But...
So as expected, the knave has permission granted.
Whoa. It can't... You can't tell us? Then...
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
Would you sense the fortune to protect those that need to be defended?
I believe so. The fort... And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of...
Huh? What?
Dragon of the water. Once reside in the fontaine, every time it weeps, and the skies will come to the port. Wait.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of...
We've met other dragons, Paimon.
Please do not be so surprised.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go around telling everybody what you are. No one's gonna believe it anyways, so...
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know in any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns there. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding...
Oh, so...
I still have some urgent matters to attend to.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Wow. So we got past all that. Moments of respite. We got more money, more power, more level of material. We should be perfectly fine and perfectly good. But that also means I can just go like this, and I can teleport away for a minute. I can go here. I can do the things that I need to do real quick, aka collecting my rewards.
Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Which is all good. Let me do this. Mind items. We're good. And then I can come over here and double check something real quick as well. I'm still just under 1 million more. Dynamite. Dynamite. But with... Vita, get away from me. But with that, I'm going to end the stream here. Because I'm getting very, very hungry. If everything goes normal, goes okay, we should be back for the normal Monday, Wednesday, and Friday streams this upcoming week. I am going to be gone at MegaCon on Saturday. I cannot guarantee I will be back in time to do the Drunk series. I can't confirm that, so I'm just letting you know. There should be like a couple videos that I'm going to be making and dropping this week as well, just so you know. So it's going to not just be stream content, it's going to be actual video content as well. And then the other thing planned for this week would be streaming the Super Bowl. My Dolphins are not in it. I kind of don't know who I want to pick just yet, but I'm still going to make a prediction. Probably make the prediction video Friday to upload Saturday while I'm gone, but I don't know. But that's it from me. Thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like and dislike, leave a dislike. Want to see more, subscribe, all that nonsense. I'm gonna go now because I'm hungry and I gotta pee. So again, bye.